Hello everybody, it's RubyXC here and welcome back to another video on the RubyCube channel. Today it is time for part 21 of the Minecraft series, the first video in literally about 50 days when you're watching this. This will go up on Wednesday, and on my app it says the last video was 49 days ago, so I do apologize for that. I did explain it in the recent video about the rebranding. But yeah, I just want to, again, just extend my apologies into why it's been so long. But today we are back. It is a really nice day on the Minecraft server. Today the sun is shining. I hope you're all having an absolutely fantastic day. And as mentioned, welcome to the first Minecraft video since the rebranding. That is right, we have rebranded. If you haven't checked the recent video out, please go and do so. If you don't want to, then I'll very briefly explain it. I have rebranded the channel to Ruby Cubed. I am still going to be I'm still going to name myself as RubyXC. I'm still going to go by that. That's not changing, but the actual channel is. So I'm RubyXC. Welcome to the RubyCube channel. Will be sort of the intro. Now obviously that will be changed a little bit because maybe I'll just adapt or whatever, so it'll improve each time. But with all that being said, the videos are back. I am back. I am really sorry again for the huge hiatus. I have tried to keep up to date with you all on social media, but I keep saying one day I'm going to record and the next day I don't, and it's been really bad on my part, and I know I've let everybody down, but I'm hoping to regenerate some of that by coming back with another Minecraft video on the RubyCube channel. Now, I just want to point out, by the way, the rebranding might not be permanent, and what I mean by that is it's sort of testing the water. If the rebranding goes well and you guys are happy with the name of the channel and how things are, then great, we'll keep it. But if you guys prefer to just be RubyXC and we'll leave it at that, then I'll go back to just being that and we'll just unrebrand the channel. It's more of a testing phase for now, but who knows? Or if you guys have any ideas for logos and stuff, hey, let me know in the comments below. That rhymed. But I also have some more news as we get into the video. I am thinking about getting back into streaming. Now, you probably don't, but if you remember a long while ago, I used to stream stuff like Mirror's Edge on my Twitch channel, and I just sort of not fell out of sync with it. I just stopped doing it, mainly because of tiredness. Again, that seems to be the one reason for. I'm gonna say excuse. Then it sounds like an excuse, but the problem is it's not. It's the actual truth. I have just been way too tired lately, and yeah, I don't even know where it's come from. I just have. I'm not exactly awake today, but I just thought it's been too long since I've uploaded. So let's get into it. I'm sorry for all the rambling. So on today's video, as you can probably tell by the title, and I probably should have explained this in the intro, so sorry about that. That will definitely be better. We're going to finish building the storage room. Now, what I mean by the storage room is, as you can see, this chest layout. If you remember from the last video, I know it's been a while, I built it like this, so slabs above just so the chests can open, but we're going to build it like this. We're going to keep this area open so we can get some light coming through from outside. Obviously, this big window, and the copper golem, who still has not been named. So if you do have a name for him, let me know, and as soon as I find a name tag, we'll name him. Now, I also just want to point out there's going to be 2 copper golems. That is right. We're going to be building the second part of the storage room over here. Now, I have made a calamitous error. Is that the right word? I've made a silly error. I've used up all my oak wood for the chest, and I can't build the shelves. I need to go and get some more wood, so we'll go and do that very quickly. I've got a question for you guys as I'm going back to sleep because the night is settling in. What games have you guys been playing lately? There's been quite a few games coming out. Another Game of the Year awards has recently been announced. I'm really happy with the lineup. I actually think it's a solid lineup. It's nice to see a lot of not well-known games there. What I mean by that is not your typical AAA top title games that get picked every single year. It's nice to see some a variety of different games there this year. You've got Clair Obscur, Expedition 33, which I haven't played. Hollow Knight Silksong, which I'm about to play, actually. I'm just finishing up Hollow Knight, the first one, but I'm going to play the Hollow Knight Silksong as soon as I'm done with Hollow Knight. I'm just on the final boss, and it is kicking my ass. But yeah, what games have you guys been playing? Let me know. I have been playing, obviously, Hollow Knight, as I've just mentioned. I've also been playing obviously Call of Duty Black Ops 7 has just come out, and I won't lie, I know there's been a lot of, and rightly so, a lot of negativity towards the game. I think mainly towards Treyarch, to be honest, but towards the game itself as well. But I actually am quite enjoying it. The campaign, okay, we'll skip past that part because the campaign was terrible. But the end game, which is like part of the campaign, I actually think it's really good. I am currently camo grinding on it. I'm not far off being done actually. But it's been great. If you guys want to see some like zombies or something on Twitch or whatever, just let me know. Let me know. Let me know. But I think Black Ops 7 is a decent game. Multiplayer is decent. Zombies is decent. Like it's a good game. I know obviously a lot of people are annoyed because we've been asking for these changes, like the lack of SBMM for a while, and it's taken them a while, and it's finally here. But let me know. Your opinions on Black Ops 7. Have you played it yet? Obviously, I know a lot of people have. I know a couple of friends of mine are skipping it or not playing it as much. In favor of Battlefield 7, which is also a great game. I haven't touched Battlefield 7 much recently, but I did enjoy the game when I did play it. I do think it's nice to see Call of Duty have some competition in the market, and not just with Battlefield. I think Delta Force is Delta Force a competitor. I don't know, but I've heard that name being mentioned quite a lot. I've also on and off run out of my axe. I've also been playing Ark Raiders as well, which is also a really cool game and didn't cost that much to purchase. But it is another good game. If you don't know what Ark Raiders is, or you're not quite familiar with it, it's an extraction shooter. So you go in, destroy a bunch of enemies and also people if you need to get into a fight with other players. A lot of times like players work together on it, but if you get into a fight, you got to get rid of them as well. Find a bunch of loot for objectives and stuff, crafting and buying and purchasing and all that, and then extract, get out of there without dying. I have played it a couple of times. I haven't actually successfully extracted because I am terrible at the game, but yeah, just sort of waffle as I'm getting the rest of this wood. I think, is that going to be enough? 35 times 420 blocks. I don't know if that's going to be enough. We're just going to grab this tree here. So as we're heading back to the house or base, I still don't know what I'm calling it. I'm just going to call it the house, the base, whatever. As I'm heading back, another thing about the Game of the Year awards, it's nice to see No Man's Sky still being mentioned as like what was like best development, or like I can't remember what it was called, but it was like best community support or something, where it's like the game's constantly updated and listen to them to people. I think fully deserved No Man's Sky because I've played that game quite a bit, not recently, but quite a bit, and every time they bring out an update, the game just gets so much better. I'm an idiot. I didn't even need that much wood. Okay, you know what? We're fine. We're fine. We've got the wood. The wood will be, be there for future days. I can't remember. Where do I start this from? So the first pillar goes up from where the wood is. Is that right? Where the oak wood log is, and we go from there. And I do remember the foundations. Not foundations. I'm talking about the spacing and stuff. So let me just very quickly turn this into oak wood. Logs. Build 1, 2, 3, 4. Does it go all the way to the top or does it stop? Okay, it goes towards the top, which is fine. I can do that. Like that. Okay, and then we're copying the same side. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I think it goes enough like this. Like that. And then obviously the chests go there. And then I think it's a break of 2. Yes, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, like that, and then I think it goes. Yeah, it does. Okay, just like that. There we go, and then we'll finish building these up. Okay, and then we do the same on this side. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. And then we finish up on this side. Okay, perfect. Ow. I lost a lot of health just from jumping off of those pillars. Okay. So there we go. Now I'm going to build the stairs going up. So does this go... Hang on, let me just try and work this out. So that obviously I'll need to set that down. But if I remember correctly, it's just off by 1. So it starts... Do I have any stairs on me? Yeah. So it starts here. Let me just see if I can remember this without constantly having to go back. This, and then I think the stairs start, so it starts on adjacent to it, if that is the right word. It goes here, here, what am I doing? Wood, and then here, Awesome. With a voice break as well. Why not? Why not? And then does it go straight into the slabs? I think it does. Let me just check. A lot of backwards and forwards here because I can't remember how I did this. So it actually doesn't. It's a block and then slabs. Okay. And then slabs all the way across. I'm gonna find no. Woof woof. The dog is excited to see you guys again. The dog as well has not been named. Obviously, if you don't want it, that's absolutely fine. I'm not saying you have to, but if you do have a cool idea of a name for the dog, let me know. Let me know. Put it in the comments. We'll name the dog, obviously. With the name tags, I have to find name tags, which is going to be more of a journey than it should be, but we'll find it. We'll find it. Okay, so it's the same. So it's okay. I had to double check. I don't know if it was against the wall or not. It's not, which is quite helpful. So I'm just gonna do this just so I can build the stairs on top, like this. Perfect. And then the stairs going up. So 1, 2, 1, 2, and then slabs, right? Yeah. See, I'm good at this. I'm not good at this. I'm terrible. I'm not like. Don't be expecting the Mona Lisa. No, not the Mona Lisa. The the Taj Mahal or Buckingham Palace level of buildings. It's just not gonna happen. There we go. Okay, so that's now done. Now we need to start putting the chests in, which I do have quite a few chests available, and I can build some more because I've got some more wood. So we're going to do that now very quickly. I do have a chest here, a chest full of chests, so chests within a chest. And then need some build some more. I can't remember how many I worked out. I think it was 64 total needed for this entire side. I'm hoping I've got enough. Oops. I'm hoping I've got enough slabs to build the bits here. And what I mean by that is the inside. So I'll show you now. So here, because as I've mentioned at the beginning of the video, chests with a chest above can open. Chests with slabs above can open, but if that was a full block, it wouldn't open, and it would just be obviously absolutely pointless. So we want to make sure that we have slabs above the top of these chests, so then the chests can open like this. Did I build slabs here as well? I don't think I did. I think it was just here. I could be completely wrong, or I could be completely right for the first time in a while. I just want to point out, I do apologise for any slight background noise. I have got a window open. There isn't much going on outside, but you know, you never know with these things. It's just too warm in here today. It's quite cool outside though. I'll tell you what, I woke up I'm trying to improve my sleep. So I woke up a bit earlier today, and the sun, it was nice. It was really nice. It was nice, crispy, nice, cold. I do prefer the winter. That's another question, actually. Let me know in the comments. What season do you guys prefer? Summer, winter? I much prefer the winter. I like the summer, don't get me wrong. You know, warm weather is always nice. But when it's too hot, it's too hot. Heat waves, I am awful in heat waves. I get stressed, I get too hot. It's horrible. Especially in like the UK, like our houses, they're just not built for hot weather. Right. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now, obviously, slabs are gonna go up here as well. Now, the good thing about this is slabs. They obviously look like oak blocks from the top, so it won't affect the way the roof looks, which is obviously like, you know, great and all that. Right. Am I gonna build slabs here? I can't remember if I did. No, I did. Is that no? I didn't. No, ignore me. I did not. I might do though. I still might do. Right, we need more chests up on the top parts, and then this storage area is done. And then obviously we need a copper golem, which I can't remember how to make a copper golem. It obviously has been again a little while. But I think it's just is it copper ingots or copper golem? Copper golem. Make a copper golem to make a copper golem. Is it copper ingots or copper blocks? I cannot remember for the life of me. I'll obviously do some bit of googling. It should tell me the answer. You know, when in doubt, just ask Google. Am I right? Am I right? I'm right. Right. And there we go. Right, the chest area on this side is done. Now, I think I have got some chests to fill in on the other side. But there we go. So the chests on this side are done. Obviously, the windows are going to need to filling in. I'm probably going to do the majority of that off camera because it's boring. And I don't have that much sand, which is fun. I don't think there's a beach nearby either, which is painful. I'm gonna have to try and follow this stream down and see if there's any. There's like a little stream there, a bit of water, and go down. But there's the storage room. Let's build a copper golem. I can't remember how to do it. Is it copper ingots? No, wait. I need copper blocks because I need to build like a... Is it that and then a pumpkin? I think it's that and a pumpkin. Do I have a pumpkin? No, but there's pumpkins just down this way. So I need to go and grab one. I can't remember if I've got a pumpkin. Let me just go and check. I see a zombie in the distance. He's looking at me like he wants to attack me, but he can't get me because I'm too far away. Right, copper. Do I have any copper in the chest? I can't remember. Wait, I think I've smelted a lot of copper, didn't I? There we go. Perfecto. Do I have any pumpkins? Did I put any pumpkins in here? No, that's always fun. Now there are some pumpkins. There are some pumpkins. Pumpkins just down. Oh God, hello. Nice of you to join me. Scared me a little bit there. Let's get some sleep so that doesn't happen again. Oh, right. I'm hoping the inventory isn't as glitchy, by the way. It probably is. Like, knowing my luck when I'm editing this back, it probably will be. I do think it is an OBS thing. Not an OBS thing. It might. I don't know if it's an OBS thing or an editing thing. Oh, there we go. Got the pumpkin. I do not need a silk touch for that. You just shear it and pick it up. Hello, skeleton. You missed. Wow. You got one-shotted by an iron axe. I am all powerful, guys. That's it. I am now the god of the world. There's a creeper in my house. Oh, no, it's not. It's the plants. I thought there was a creeper in the building. No. Well, give me some ideas, by the way, guys. I know I say give me some ideas. Like, obviously, I can think for myself. But, I mean, like, I want this to be, like, a world that's, like, shared by us all. So, like, any ideas you guys have got for any builds, or please just throw them at me. Even if they're complex, I'll find a way. Just throw them straight at me and let me know what do you think I should build. Do you think I should build a statue of something, like a garden, a plant area, like anything? I do still have a comments board near like where that old base is, but obviously I haven't updated it. The comments there, obviously they're still there, and I will be moving that comments board, and any comments you post will go there. Whether it be an inspirational quote, a good idea for the world, let me know. Right, so I don't think I needed two. I think I just need one, so I'll go like this, and then I think, is it? There we go. Perfect. Obviously that chest has turned green because copper iodide? No. Oxidizes, I think the word is, where it goes green. But there we go. There's the storage area built on this side. That was actually a lot quicker than I thought it was going to be. I'm going to finish this railing as well off camera. A lot of like the build's going to be off camera as per usual. Well, not a lot of the build. What I mean, like the small thing, like the windows and stuff. Obviously, the build itself is going to be on camera. I think I need. Is this area finished? I need one more chest. I'm gonna go. Can I make a chest? Yeah, I can. I'm gonna quickly make another chest, and then we'll put it there to finish off the storage room and the video. There we go. We'll put this over here to complete the storage area. Obviously the roof and stuff will have some lights on it. It's going to look really nice. 1 and 2. There we go. Both chest rooms are done. This area I think is going to be for like the basics, so like blocks and stuff, and I think that area is going to be like the more valuable, so the iron and the gems and stuff. We now have 2 copper golems, which is great. We now have 2 of them, so if you guys have got any names, let me know. I'll make a note of them, so when I do find the name tag, we'll name them. But with that being said, I just want to say a huge thank you as always for your support, whether that be watching the video, dropping a like, subscribing. I do greatly appreciate it. Obviously, if you are enjoying the content, I do ask that you consider clicking that subscribe button. It's absolutely fine if you don't want to, and you can obviously always change your mind. Perfectly fine. I do appreciate the support nonetheless, and again, I am sorry it's been so long. But hopefully this means that I'll be back. I'm going to try and stick to 2 to 3 videos a week. So at the moment, I'm going to try and stick to Wednesday and Friday. I know I originally said Tuesday, Thursday, but I actually think Wednesday and Friday might be the better option. And then I'll try and slip in a weekend/Monday video in between all that. But thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you guys have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day. And until the next video, I will see you all later.